mic in because it's not even like way under your chin. I don't know.
There we go.
All right, how about
No.
How about that TikTok I sent you?
I've seen that one.
Oh, I never saw it before.
Not like with the redo, with the add-on, with the couple watching.
Eating junk food,
Yeah.
and they both
Switch
instantly
to cabbage,
Yeah. I think it's lettuce, actually. But, yeah.
I was driving, so.
Oh. I was thinking like lettuce for diets. Salute, love.
Cheers.
Oh, I just dripped. Boom. I'm dripping.
Cheers,
I'm
cheers.
dripping. Not that way, though, Not like an old guy drip. Just, my drink. Salute. Happy whatever day of the week it is. We are. What is
Monday.
going on?
Monday,
What is going on behind you?
Puppy play. I don't have a cold. I just have allergies.
I'm not judging you. Those are my deep breaths. No one, well, maybe some, it depends on how I edit it, but there over your right shoulder is a thing of awesomeness. Mm-hmm. We have been without, or we have not had. Which way do I say it?
Been without
a large pellet grill since, shoot. I don't know.
Like
pushing
3 years?
I was going to say pushing 3 years easily. Yep.
Yeah.
I would agree 100%. Stemming back to the pintail days, which really not that. Is it really that far? It's kind of long ago, but it's not.
No, just over a year since we moved out.
I guess it's all relative.
Unofficially.
I guess it's all relative. But yeah, even with the cover, the salt air really did kind of wreak havoc.
Yep.
Wreak havoc on the Camp Chefs that we had. I think Nick Castiglione. I paused there, so I pulled that off correctly, semi-correctly. The first one, it's the second one. I think he actually did get it back in shape, and I think in some of his doing a couple things here at one time. In some of his pictures, while he carves, I think I can see it in the background.
Oh yeah.
So, yes. All right, back on the track. That is a thing of awesomeness and beauty. We're going to fire it up here a little bit later on, aren't we? Mm-hmm. All right, very good. So the subject I'm going to talk about, I don't even know how do I title it.
I don't know. We can worry about that later.
So I'm going to be more of a pussy, a vagina, than a dick. I'm not saying anybody's names.
Okay.
Just because. Right?
Okay.
Well, I mean,
We're just talking about the topic, not the actual.
Oh, I kind of wanted to kind of bring it for those who are not in the know, to bring it a little. Well, I have in my mind what I wanted to say, but I talked to somebody this evening about it, and I'm not going to say his name. Mm-hmm. You know who it is because you heard him. Mm-hmm. But all right, so let me rewind. What are we going to? We're going to talk about alleged allegations, alleged
Dog abuse.
Dog abuse. Some, what do you call spousal? Well, what do you, boyfriend, girlfriend? What do you call? They're not married, but what do you call them?
I don't know.
Human abuse,
like assault.
Yeah, that's not really assault though. Domestic abuse.
There you go.
Because that kind of covers.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm educated.
Yeah. Sometimes when you hit me with a baseball bat, I kind of feel like it's.
Shut up!
I should
You don't joke about that stuff.
I should be joking about it. I'm sorry.
No, and you did buy a football bat too this week.
I might like to be hit. I don't know. All right, I'll try to be serious. So sincerely, these are allegations. Really, there's allegations of animal cruelty, domestic violence. Violence. I don't know about violence. So domestic abuse.
Yep.
And evidently, what do you call a dog death from abuse? A dog death?
Yeah, the dog.
Alleged. Alleged.
Yes, alleged. The dog was traumatized to the point where it died from its injuries.
And a few years back, uncertain how it happened, but many dogs did die. 19 of them. Mm-hmm. All right. But what I don't want to be specific about those incidents exactly. But it's almost like, so it was said to me, hey, this is the kind of stuff that happens, like you hear about it, but it's not like, it's not in your circle. Like you hear about, this happened in Texas, this happened in Florida, this happened somewhere else, right? Not like, well, you could say this happened in Maryland, but like this is very specific to our circle. Yes. Right?
Yep.
And when he said that to me, I said that, and I didn't mean it like in because at the end we were both laughing, and it's not something to be laughed at, but we were laughing. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it says about us, but we were.
Oh, huh? Okay. But what were you discussing?
What happened? I'm getting to that.
Okay. Jeff always talks backwards, and then you have to guess what he was saying, and then he eventually gets to the point, and he'll tell you, he'll look at you and say, I'm getting there. Just bring it to the beginning, and then we don't have to have this discussion.
Here, let me touch your camera. I thought I had the white balance correct. It's okay, I guess. All right, so this is what I said. I said, this isn't a serial killer. Did I say that correctly?
He's not a serial killer.
Not a serial. How you saying it?
Serial.
Man, yesterday I did the Molly's commercial. Fathers. I was saying, you know what? My mind was stuck on Austin Powers' Fazers. I couldn't say fathers for anything.
Of course, your mind was stuck on Austin Powers.
I'm sitting in the van trying to get this thing recorded, and I kept saying Fazer. I go, like, what am I? Anyway, all right. So enough of that. A little one wants out. Should I do it?
Proofy, yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. Hold that thought. Talk, love. Keep talking.
Yep, Camper Boy's in there.
I don't hear you talking.
Yeah, Proofy is Mr.
Proof.
When he wants in, he lets you know. When he wants out, he lets you know, which is a good thing, but yeah.
This morning, trying to get to my seat again. This morning, I'll say it again, once again. This morning at 4:40 a.m., was it a good thing? He was letting you know he wanted to get out? He let me know.
No, I was already awake.
You tried to talk me out of it.
Yes.
You're just rewarding him.
Yeah, Jeff has taught this dog that whenever he barks, he can come out of the kennel.
And laying in bed, what did actually, I'm sitting up in bed, what did I tell you?
Well, at this point, he's learned that he barks, he gets let out, and he goes and pees.
Well, he did. He came out here and he peed for a long time, so obviously he had to go.
Well, of course.
When I have to go, I need to go.
Crate overnight, yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway. So, let me rewind a second.
I'm putting dark drapes up on his kennel.
Fazer. Well, I'm going back to my Fazer and then cereal. I said it correctly. Cereal. Not. There's no serial killings in this. No. There's no kidnappings. It's not like that dramatic, right?
No.
It's not, people aren't dying.
It's not headline news.
Well, locally, I think it very well might be.
Yeah.
But it's that kind of thing where it could actually really make a pretty cool TV show, a series. Mm. And from
docudrama.
A docudrama. A docudrama. Just from this is something that I have spent. No, not this right here, but this event, this particular person is something that I've spent way too much time on.
I would agree.
But I've kind of gotten pulled into it a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Yes, but
in social media aspects,
but it's more your mind, your headspace that it's occupied. It's not that you've had to, I guess, you've chosen to talk here and now on the podcast about it, but. Okay. All right. What are you dismissing me? Was that your dismissal?
No. I'm thinking. My mind. Okay. Like the gears are turning. Too much time. Can anybody see this armpits blown out? I hope not.
I tried to throw that shirt out the other day.
I love this shirt. Why would you throw it away?
Because why don't you just show the?
I don't think anybody could see it. Nope. I don't think anybody can see that. If you're watching on YouTube,
it's like a 6-inch hole in the armpit of his shirt. You won't throw it away.
Well, actually, I have to be careful. My arm could come out that hole. It's like right now I do this.
Or maybe your stink could come out the hole.
No, it's kind of like air conditioning. It's cooling me off. I've spent way too much time on this, and really, the docudrama. Did you call it?
Yeah.
You could go on the how many and how many lies. That's really more. Yes. Again, I'm not. I would never. Man, I'm stuttering.
Yep.
I'm not domestic violence, domestic abuse is not anything to joke about.
No.
Dog abuse is nothing to joke about.
No.
Dogs dying is nothing to joke about.
Nope.
Okay, 100%. But think about coming at a different angle of like how many lies, how many, like, not just to tell a lie. Hey, Karen, no, this is not alcohol. All right, not that.
Yeah.
Not
Untruths. Or,
yeah. But like it's like to make this the TV show of like how many
the persona.
It's still not what I'm.
Oh, God.
It's like think of the circles. So how about this? The relationships. How many relationships has there been that basically everything was a lie? That's
was
what
a
I'm.
facade.
Facade. Well, a lie, a facade. But I mean, you can just start back from being married and getting divorced, and then fiance number 1, fiance number 2, right? Mm-hmm. So you got at least those 3, and all the shit and lies that went on there, and then all the people that were.
Yeah, I'm going to take you to task though, because when you say shit and lies, like, how do you know? Yeah, okay. I'm all about how many sides are there to every story. God, there's so many sides. Well, people might say there's 3 sides, but I tell you, there's probably a lot more.
Well, it's interesting you say that because, again, spending.
Puppies like to play.
Oh. All right, I didn't. I might have to yell.
Yeah, well, they may have to go over in the shade and play somewhere.
They are in the shade.
No, over in the tree line.
Like
100 yards away from us.
There's nothing even that they're just yakking at each other. Not
Mash is just a goofball.
Somebody doesn't even have anything. All right, what I want to say is...
a cute goofball.
He is very, very much so. Reel me back in, but where am I?
You're trying to, I guess, touch on.
Oh, you said okay, yeah. Thank you. So last night, again, spending way too much time on this. I had a lengthy phone call, which was good to catch up with the person because I have not talked with him in a while, and they're definitely in our. Well, what's that? What are you drinking tonight?
Don't change the subject.
No,
yet.
what is it?
I'll get to it.
I just saw.
It's Fin City. The White Marlin.
Okay, and I just saw the Gunner on the outside. That's what.
Well, yeah.
That's what.
Gunner, of course, we love the Gunner.
Yeah, but that's what I saw.
We just have our one fridge died. We had to move all of our beers into like 2 other fridges inside the house. We had a shop fridge, and it was struggling. So now I feel like I'm on a mission
to drink beer
to get rid of it from our fridge.
Have you seen that thing? Oh, wait a second. What were we talking about? Oh, yes. Have you seen that thing? I'm just pushing it over here so I'll come back to it.
Okay.
I'm just pulled it over onto the computer screen to put it over here onto the right. Okay. Have you seen that thing where it tastes like chocolate milk, that if you take rum and Busch Light, mix it together 50-50, it tastes like chocolate milk?
I haven't seen it, but you told me about it.
I want to try that.
Okay.
Just to see. All right. Pulling it back down from the right screen, pulling it down in. Talked to this person. It was great to catch up with him because I have not talked with him a long time. And he said just what you said. He's like, you know what? Is it loud?
Oh, I mean, we can hear it, right? But I don't know.
Hey! Oh, look at that upper lip. Upper.
The gums.
Oh my goodness.
Oi!
This is not good. Can I throw something at him?
No. What were we just talking about?
It was a joke. I shouldn't be joking about it, but can I throw something at him?
No.
All right.
Okay.
Am I at a recoverable spot, do you think?
Recoverable?
Recoverable?
In your life, or?
Well, love, please. Is my life that bad?
No.
I often do ask the question. I have all my little sayings. What's that saying?
How did my life get like this?
Are you going to move the chair?
Yep. Just a little bit.
Yeah, how did my life get like this?
Okay.
Things I ask myself. I mean, legit. All right, so
wait.
I know exactly where I was.
I'll go.
Okay. Again, it was great to catch up with the person. I've not talked with him quite a while. He knows the situation also, and he said, hey, I think that there's always three sides to the truth. Mm-hmm. Her side, his side, and then the truth. So, but I do agree with that, just because somebody says this, it was that. Again, all things are all relative. So when somebody says a lot, or, use words like that, a lot.
Yeah.
Well, what's a lot? If you've never done it, twice could be a lot.
Right.
If you do it a lot, 100 times could be a lot.
Yeah,
right?
when you say awesome, is it really awesome, or is it just good?
No, the Crown Black is awesome, and it's really good. So yes, it is. But they did say that. He said that. Yes, that it's kind of that, and I kind of agree with it too. There's your side, my side, and then someplace in the middle is the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
But not with you and I, though. Right?
Right.
Oh, you said it kind of...
No.
Why'd you say it that way?
Because people listen when you whisper.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah, so anyone that follows social media, it's so easy to get caught up in a post and just it becomes fact, it becomes truth immediately, and
just because it was said. I saw it on the internet.
Well, I do.
I saw it online.
An off-topic example is I just saw this post on, Jeff bought me this heirloom tomato bush, which is beautiful. So I see this post on, okay, you're supposed to trim all the non-main.
Yeah, love. Yeah. I think you just killed it. Actually, but go ahead.
No, but the Instagram said you needed to do this.
Easy.
So that's what I did. I trimmed all the unnecessary little branches off. There's still leaves and all on there, but they just said to trim it so that it puts all its energy and efforts into actually making nice big tomatoes. So that's what I did. So anyway, that's just an example of I see one post and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm supposed to do that. So I went and hacked up the tomato bush.
All right, I am being a weenie-ish vagina, and not we could go really get into this. With it's from afar, Geoff. From afar, it's a very sad, very horrible, and very riveting, compelling,
disturbing.
Okay, there's lots of adjectives that could describe.
Yeah, all the stuff that people are saying, and again, this is what they're saying. But
okay, so let's just. I think it could be a great. What'd you call it? A
docudrama.
A docudrama. I think it could be. And not making light of things allegedly that have happened. I think it would make a great docudrama. Matter of fact, it was suggested that we should go claim the rights of some other person, unnamed, that we should go claim the rights to it.
I kind of like the investigative stuff, so I could totally get into that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. The second thing is it's very interesting. We haven't taken too much time, but I know definitely from Friday morning, Saturday, Sunday, and today.
Yep.
There goes our skateboarder, man.
Oh, jeez. Well, Sticky's away.
Yeah, he did wave to me today.
Oh, jeez.
So he must be conscious that we're over here. So yes, the other aspect to this is the Facebook, social media, specifically Facebook, the internet, whatever you want to call it, technology, has definitely been used. In this particular case, a husband and wife evidently have allegedly suffered, I don't know so much abuse, but basically more theft. And the person I talked to tonight, I said, you know what? The way in our society, it's kind of sad. Like because it is hard to prove all these other things. The one thing that's not hard to prove, somebody took your money. And I said, I think the way that this is all going to shake out, that it's actually really going to...
Was it cash, though? Because then it's really difficult. Anyway, go on.
What if it was Venmo?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's traceable.
No, but I'm saying if it was actual cash, it can be...
Well, there's some cash, too. But I think the last little comment before we hung up this evening, not you and I, the other person that's unnamed, I said, man, that's how this is probably really all going to happen. Because we went through, you go to the town and the mayor, no, he went through this list. Well, that was what everybody said. Hey, man, go, you got to go. So then they're like, no, man, it's like outside town limits. You need to go to the county. Well, everybody was saying, this is this person you need to talk to at the county? No. We don't handle that kind of stuff. And then somebody said the sheriff, and as soon as he said the sheriff, I said, that's how this is going to happen. It's going to turn into
investigation.
It's going to turn into more of a theft, not abuse, not abuse of what? No. What were we going to say?
No, it's a theft not to provide services. So the service is dog training. How are you going to prove that the dogs weren't trained? Because right now...
No, I picked my dog up and you still owe me for 3 months that I paid you in advance. I want my money back.
Okay. All right.
19 dogs died in a fire. You didn't give me a penny. I want money. I want money.
Okay. Are you referring to that? Okay.
Yeah. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be about money.
But why not do it then? Like,
well,
it's just like the courage of the masses. Now that everyone's speaking up.
Okay, so the husband and wife that have evidently had major, I think, more financial issues in the situation than abuse, they've got an axe to grind, and they're freaking grinding the shit out of this axe using Facebook, and it's got momentum where I didn't look exactly, but I'm going to guess that it's been shared.
It's over 200.
Well, I was going to say 275 times.
Yeah.
There's a TikTok video out there that's very, I don't know,
damning.
I mean, again, you throw all these adjectives on it. It's sad. It's horrible. It's very interesting to try to keep up with the story that this woman's trying to tell.
Yeah.
But it's on TikTok. I don't know how you could. I don't know how I want to tell somebody.
She actually did post back to Facebook and kind of made just like a blurb about it all, and tagged it in the original post. From you saw that?
No, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I did see that.
Okay.
But again, so here, our friend, someone tagged me in this. So now, by a friendship 10 years ago, I'm involved, right? By default. And early this morning, someone said something about our other friend and did not tag their business Facebook page, but I just screenshot a circle. I was like, hey man, did you see this? So now he's like, shit. Now I have to go in here because they're trying to. But really, what this is going on, I'm going to say kid, the young person that posted it. Because anyway, my dad said. That's how he started. Well, my dad said this, and this is what all this. If you read down through it, well, this person said that. They not coming from him personally. My dad said. Well, I have a friend, and they said, and you know what I mean. And like what the fuck? Like it's very in a situation or a case that this is very serious. That's very irresponsible. Just to hey, I heard.
Drag innocent people into this discussion.
You just throw somebody's name in there.
Yes,
it has nothing to do
link
with
them to this person who's being accused of some pretty horrible things.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, there's those two aspects. I think it would be a great docudrama, and as well as it's like, and I know technology, the internet, social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all those things are very powerful platforms, I guess is the best word to use. But there's people in there just sounding off saying, well, I heard this one, or I had a friend.
Right.
They don't name the friend, right? And there's people that are posting there's Rut Daniels.
Is that what we're doing?
I'm looking at the camera. Rut Daniels. There's a guy on there calling himself Rut Daniels, and you click on him, and he doesn't even have an account.
I saw that.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So here's a guy that's really putting a lot of beef, content into this thread. That's going to be perpetual now for probably at least another week. And here's a guy that you don't even really know who he is, and he's in there just spouting off all kinds of stuff. Yeah. It's just fucked up.
Yep.
The whole thing is, truthfully.
Yeah, it is. It's just the thing that I don't know. I just kind of I feel sad for those that have been affected either financially, or their animals were injured in some way. That I don't know. I just hope there's really good documentation about everything, that they can go back if it does come, to some kind of legal and some kind of investigation, that they have it all written down. They can show proof of the abuse of their animals, that they can go to their veterinarian, pull all their medical records, and and everything is documented, because if it's not documented, it didn't happen. And that's been drilled into me in the veterinary industry. Like, if it's not written down, it didn't happen.
Okay, so yes, 100%. But it's still somebody's opinion, right? Unless a dog has
on Facebook, yeah.
No, but at a vet, unless a leg is broken, a jaw's cracked, whatever. Well, I mean, I guess you could still say, well, the dog tripped and Mash broke her foot over here somehow. It got broken,
right.
But we don't know how it happened. Same kind of thing. Like, just, I guess.
Well, we have 2 witnesses here.
Yeah, but we didn't see it happen.
No, but she was walking and then she wasn't.
Okay. Yes. We didn't see the event.
No.
Right. So how do you prove something like that? And you could say, well, my dog's 10 pounds light. Maybe it was really stressed out from being in a boarding kennel environment. It just doesn't eat. Well, doesn't mean it wasn't taken care of.
Again, like, to me, it would be, the investigation would be, so the dog went in, maybe the dog had a physical exam prior to going in, so right. The dog's weight was such and such. They, said how much food it was on. This is what the dog's been getting, and next thing you know, that the dog's going to training. I would hope that, in that kind of a training facility, there'd be some kind of documentation that, this is how much the dog gets fed, and that, both parties have signed off on it. Maybe the dog should be weighed weekly. Who knows? I don't know what the process was there, but from what I've kind of overheard is that there is no paperwork at this particular facility. It's all a handshake and a smile.
Well, and after a fire, all of a sudden it was this LLC, then it's a new name LLC.
Oh, gosh.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to here's another thing. So if you have a dog that has 2 prong marks in its neck. Well, what would you said you saw a situation like that too, right?
Yes.
What took place?
It was the owner acknowledged that it had been a electric collar, e-collar, that had been left on the dog too tight and too long, and when they took it off, they found the wound. So the collar was so tight that.
And to your knowledge, did this person use the collar while this was happening?
Yes.
But are the injuries in the neck from the electric stimulation?
No, just
being on too
basically
long?
Pressure sores.
Right. Well, there's people on there saying, "Oh man, my dog has these 2 dots on its neck." Well, that proves he just fried the shit out of it.
No.
Well, that's what they're saying.
Right.
Yeah. So, but again,
case in point. Just because they say it doesn't mean that's a situation. They need to have the vet determine exactly. Right. What may have caused. And again, and that's what's going to hold up in any kind of, legal process is the professionals' opinions on, what they consider occurred. So
to rewind this a little bit again, the easiest way, well, maybe it's not easy, but I think the way that this was all going to kind of shake out, that this person is going to, what's the word? Self-implode. I was going to say crash and burn, but self-implode. Mm-hmm. It's going to be from a dollar standpoint. That's what you're going to people. I think it's going to be easier to prove. It's still probably be difficult, but I think it's going to be easier to prove that basically you stole from us. You stole dollars from us for services not rendered, and/or back money that you owe us versus any kind of abuse. Any kind of abuse, whether it's domestic or animal. That's all.
Yeah. I
don't know.
Hopefully.
It's just off. It's really fucked up, the whole thing.
Yeah. Yep. And again, these are our opinions. These are not
100%. No.
Jeff and I have our opinions, and we've known this person for a few years and had encounters here and there with him, but yes, we've read a lot of stuff on social media, but it's social media.
What's everybody have?
I don't know. An opinion.
And they're like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Yeah, that's the truth. Is that Proofy beating the door down in there?
Nope, now they're laying down.
Okay.
Actually, it was kind of 2 of them playing a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, my Lanta.
Yeah, it's been absorbing, it's been disturbing, and I just really hope that something comes of it in the way of, potentially charges. But if it all comes down to, monetary compensation for those that, might be out, I bet you just bankruptcy.
Well, that is the out. Like, so yeah, I always tell people that too. Like, just because you get a judgment against you, if you have no money, what?
Yeah,
you
have no
don't
money.
have any money. How are you going to pay it back? So what does it matter? People get the, I guess, the satisfaction. Hey, we got a judgment against you, but if you don't have $100,000 to pay somebody, or $200,000, or whatever the number is, cumulatively. Did I say that correctly?
Cumulatively.
Cumulatively.
That's too hard. Okay.
But anyway, hummingbirds are going crazy.
They're getting mad.
They are. But yeah, ultimately, I guess you get the personal satisfaction out of, hey, I quote ruined that person, right?
Oh, if that's the way you roll, you want to ruin someone. I would want everything to be made right again, but that in some cases never going to happen.
Well, and again, if the person can't make it right. That's going to be the quote win. Yeah. It's like, hey, we fucked them.
Yeah, I think some people are definitely
not physically.
No, yeah, just to make them hurt in some sense, financially or whatever. But it's just sad that some of these pets' lives can't be put back the way they were. Living dead, injured, uninjured, mentally disturbed now because of what they had to go through. It's just really sad. Thankfully, dogs are super forgiving.
They are that 100%. So with this whole the mindset that we've been on the past couple of days, when I went out and did my morning drills with both Scoter and Rye, first of all, I was like, because you warned me about this. Like, what if somebody's watching you do this?
Yeah.
Right? And to me...
Oh, and you've been called out, at least on social media, about...
Well, and as I put her second collar on today, I was like, well, can you possibly put another collar around that dog's back? Right?
She had an e-collar and a pinch collar.
Well, the pinch collar was for the first part of the drill.
No, you have to explain to me.
Okay, and the e-collar was for the second part. I didn't use the e-collar on the first part, but I wanted to have it on her already.
Sure.
Yeah, anyway.
She didn't care.
As I put it on her, that's what I said. I said, people are saying, can I possibly put another collar around that dog's neck?
Put a bandana on there just for appearances.
All right, love. Are we done with that subject?
As long as you feel like you've offloaded a little bit, I kind of feel like you needed to talk about it in some regard, but you are not associated with this person. That needs to be said. You are not associated with this person, and you do not condone the abuse of animals.
Yes, I do not.
Or people.
Yeah, I'm not into all that. I've been around.
I'm really saddened by it. Really,
the initial fire made me sick. Like I just can't possibly fathom like me coming to this and seeing that. Right? Yeah. So it did. That was that. Again, like I don't know. I'm not picking and choosing what I think is disturbing, but that definitely is. Definitely would. Again, I can remember when I heard about it, like, holy fuck! Like how do you walk out this? How do you walk out to that's what you see? That's what you experience.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know how many people could come back from that. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, again, like it's definitely consumed me since Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're late with this podcast. It should have been up this morning. It's not. I'll take responsibility for that. I'll admit that pepper is hot. And, I could vent even more, like from a personal standpoint, because, again, the phone call conversation I had this evening, I did tell him, I was like, hey, man, like I went back through and like started scrolling through the text. Do I save everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I started scrolling back through these texts of like, holy shit, I have dude's address. I was like, I don't know where he lives. I have his address. He had texted to me. Like all these, some stuff that I totally forgot about.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden it kind of came back and atop my mind and my memory, and like kind of, I guess it spurred some emotional reactions to whatever they were. I'm kind of dancing around a little bit again, being the man vagina.
So
Yes.
like, I kind of feel bad. Like we're talking about it, like we believe that it to be true, kind of thing. Are we? You think we are?
Well, 100% there was a fire and 19 dogs died.
Yes, we know that.
That's an absolute.
But all this other stuff. What is that noise? That did not sound good.
Okay, well, there's a dog at my feet chewing a toy apart. Scooter, stop.
Can you get proof out?
Proof here. Come on. Oh, they're chewing. Come on, here you go. There we go. All right.
Yeah, just like you were saying, mangina kind of thing. Just being a wimp, not calling out the names of the business of the person, but
yeah, because we really don't know the true story.
We don't know, but we're speaking like we do.
So again, absolute, because I can look it up. You saw pictures last night. There was a fire.
Yes,
100%.
Yes. Yep.
There was
a GoFundMe on top of that. That I did not know about that. That bothers the heck out of me.
A friend from Texas even asked me when I was at Texas Teal about that. Like, what is this dude stand up? Do I need to donate to the GoFundMe? And I kind of went, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I almost reached out to him about this, and then I was like, am I being that guy?
In what sense?
Like in a bad way.
That you. I'm sorry. I don't know what you mean.
So do I. So I believe that he donated to the GoFundMe.
Oh God!
And he asked me, what kind of guy is this guy? Like, is this somebody that I want to donate to? And I kind of went, yeah.
Oh! I think I vaguely remember that.
So do I? Then you'd be like, what the fuck? You told me to donate to him, and this is the guy.
Yeah,
I didn't know. Right.
Right. No.
And again, it's what he's being accused of. He hasn't been found
guilty of
convicted or found guilty of it, but it definitely does not look good.
No, not at all.
No.
Yeah. And all these. What
you said? So you said, are we being the same thing of people just piling on saying, hey, this is horrible?
Yeah.
But again, an absolute is there was a fire and dogs died.
Yes.
100%.
That we know. That is fact.
Then I started to go into, there's a TikTok video. Maybe she's crazy. Because I could make a video saying, what?
Okay. Let me get that.
Oh, I landed it. Love, thank you very much. I'm trying to see what is in the gunner koozie. Oh, I know what it is. Silver bullet.
Downgrade on the alcohol percent.
Oh, I upgraded, I think. I appreciate the top off. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Top off, refill. I don't know. What would you call it?
I don't know.
Additional. Who's the bad influence today? Me or you?
Not me.
All right.
Did you do any decoys today?
I sat in my chair.
Did you do any yesterday?
Yes. I got the Fordham tool fixed.
Oh.
I did.
I know you did.
I did a little organization. I did some organization. I got the three there in the planer we have, wood planer. You had to fix the three blades. I got them fixed.
So you were productive yesterday.
I got them replaced.
That did not sound good.
It sounded kind of weak.
Yeah.
If it's not good, don't drink it. Is it good?
Might be the results of the fridge. I don't know. I'm not a beer connoisseur.
Just bourbon and whiskey, huh? It used to be wine. Look what happened to you ever since you started hanging out with me.
Bad influence.
Give me a fist bump, love. Give me a fist bump. All right. I started to talk while you were gone, and I wanted to say, I started to say I feel badly many ways, and I was like, well, no, I don't know. I feel bad in different respects to this whole topic. And I said, you're my moral compass. You're my compass.
For each other, I think we.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you keep me.
And likewise.
Yeah, thank you. But I definitely, when you tell me something, I definitely.
See, I don't think you do.
Like in what respect?
Don't buy the Gunner fans.
Well, that's different. That is different. That's different. That's a purchase,
teasing.
love.
I am teasing.
I don't think you are. You know what they say when people
just
say
the first
something?
example
Say,
that came.
"Hey, I don't want to insult
All
you,
in
but
jest. Yeah.
it doesn't bother me, but right." So I think you kind of mean that a little bit, but
That's the first thing that came to mind.
what was a good purchase?
Huh?
Was it a good purchase?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Was 4 more large gunner kennels a good purchase?
Oh, maybe Noah?
Yep. That's what I wanted. We're in the outdoor studio here. If you have not told.
Have not.
Have not told? If I have not told you or you cannot tell, we are in the outdoor studio today.
Yep.
And I think it was our good friend. We have a very good friend that is a Worcester County deputy that lives right there directly across from us. Mm-hmm. And that is State Route 610 Whaleyville Road. And he just went beep, 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 beep. So we think we know who that is. Maybe don't. Maybe we don't. I don't know. The other day there was an accident. Went to the doctors. Please, I need to get reeled back in. But I went to for my physical. A very bad accident out in front, right at the main entrance. I'm in your car. This older guy is saying, "Hey, go ahead and go." Like the wreck was right in front of me. And then a state trooper is like, "Stop!" I'm like, "Okay." Sir, he told me to go. And he looks in at me. He's like, "Are you Pitboss?" I'm like, "Hey man, I'm Jeff Coates. How are you?" He's like, "Oh man, I follow along with you. I love your videos." Like, "Thank you for following along."
Funny.
And I was in
a crisis.
And I wasn't in crisis.
No, he was.
No, he was not in crisis
Can you
either.
try that?
Yeah, I can.
I can't decide if it's nasty or not.
It smells okay.
Maybe just coming off the Fin City, it just has a weird taste.
No, I don't think it's bad.
Okay, I trust you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my tongue's got Crown Black on it too, but it doesn't. I don't think it's bad.
What?
What's wrong?
I don't know. They're investigating something that's on the dog bed there.
I think it's kind of like flies. All right, where am I
Sorry.
at? Where people? We've lost everyone now because
I
this is so
know.
freaking sorted today. Well, there we go again.
Go talk.
What am I going to talk about?
What you say?
I can't remember what I was talking about. We do appreciate you following along with us. This is the Pitboss Podcast.
Okay, now I know what it is. It's frog rawhide.
Oh, yeah, but it's dead, right?
Yeah.
All right, so the dogs evidently were into it. Is it like a tree frog? Okay. The dogs were eating a dead frog. I started to kick in love because you left me hanging. This is the Pitboss Podcast, brought to you by our very good, whatever kind of a podcast this is.
Sorry, y'all.
This is the Pitboss Podcast, brought to you by our very good friends at Molly's Place Sporting Goods, which currently, I think somebody will still have time to take advantage of their Father's Day sale. Father's Day sale. I had trouble saying it last night. I've already done one commercial, but then I had to do the gun commercial. So anyway, mymollys.com, MYMOLLYS.com. Fuel your adventure at Molly's Place Sporting Goods. Up next is Crabs to Go, crabstogo.com. We have not had blue claw crabs yet this season. It's very high on my list. Mm-hmm. Tuna's on my radar too, but crabs are. We can always do shrimp.
Yeah.
We can always do oyster.
No,
I don't mean always can. I mean, we're always eager
Yes.
to enjoy those things.
Absolutely.
And Crabs to Go has that. So Crabs to Go is easily found. Crabs to Go is easily found, on routes 589 and Route 50, or if you'd like to say Route 50 and 589 in Berlin, Maryland. Up next is Gunner.com. Love, hold up the koozie, please, if you're watching on YouTube. There we go. Gunner.com. It is man's best kennel as well as, with man's best bumper. And specifically, the puppies have really been enjoying those bumpers, have they not?
Love them.
Yeah, the puppies.
They love them.
Yep. They'll be 16 weeks old this week. So, Gunner.com. Punishing docks and rocks. It's Duckwater Boats all the way from New Philadelphia, Ohio. Duckwaterboats.com. Steve Hoover, we appreciate you. Thank you very much. You've never met Steve, have you?
Not yet.
You have not. Steve, Karen wants to meet you.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. It is duckwaterboats.com, and we are in the world's largest duck boat, the Ocean 32. Up next is the ultimate outdoor oven, duckblindbistro.com. Gam is under the weather currently, so we have not been able to use it for her, but when she's better, what do I say?
Yeah, when she's
stepping around.
back.
Well, I didn't want to say she wasn't here.
Oh.
When so when Gam's back, she talked today about, when I was talking to her on the phone, about the biscuits from the Duck Blind Bistro.
I looked at them today too at the store.
The Ultimate Outdoor Oven, duckblindbistro.com. Check them out. Up next is, I think it should be the ultimate Bluetooth speaker, which I did not use today. I used it yesterday, but I did not use it today. Turtlebox. Turtleboxaudio.com. Live loud. Turtleboxaudio.com. Up next is, did we drink any Dirty Duck coffee this morning? We did. We drank Pitboss's Duck Boat Dark. Check them out, dirtyduckcoffee.com. The Duck Boat Dark is not available in K-Cups, but you can buy the, not 1 pound, the 12-ounce bag and or the 5-pound bag. We need to go 5-pound bags.
Yeah,
all right.
Way we drink coffee.
dirtyduckcoffee.com. Up next, love. Oh, there's a hummingbird on the not on the feeder, but on the flowers there. Yep.
Yeah.
Up next, love, is Whaleyville Wagon Tails. You've been busy. I'm going to take a drink. You talk for a second.
Yeah, we had Claire from Claire's Nutty Confections.
I'll say concoctions. Yep.
We had her lovely pups here this weekend.
Who is related to Crabs to Go? Let's throw that in there.
Yep. So we had
Charlotte was Scarlett.
Oh my
not
gosh.
Charlotte. Oh, she hit me with that when she left.
Yes.
I didn't say Charlotte when she left. I said Scarlett. I said Daisy instead of Dixie.
Dixie, yeah. Yep. So yeah, they were awesome. They were awesome with the pups. They were awesome with our dogs, and I love Dixie was super sweet, and Scarlett just stuck to you like glue. She did. She likes men, so.
Love who wouldn't love me. What was that face?
Well, who wouldn't? It's kind of like your Fin City commercial thing.
Love. One more. Yeah, one right here. One more. It was a good commercial. Come on, they asked me to be involved with it. It was fun to do. It's only going to be seen locally. Or you can go on Instagram, because I did post it up on Instagram, yeah. Love you. I just noticed there's just a nasty looking, and if you're watching on YouTube now, you can look too. But I'm sure if you're watching on YouTube, you've already seen it. Over your other shoulder, Love Hard. There's just a nasty fly strip hanging.
Oh. Flies. I tell you, I've had a lot of people, though, comment flies, mosquitoes, and ticks this season in this area so far have been horrendous.
So I can't tell you that I've been bit by a mosquito this year.
Okay.
Horsefly, yes.
I have. I got one today, actually.
Okay, well, they don't bite me. But definitely flies. And I right on the side yard, remember last night, I was like, Karen, get that little thing. Damn thing was a pinhead tick.
Yeah.
What are they called? Pinhead
nymphs.
ticks?
Nymphs.
Pinhead ticks?
Nymphs.
Omania?
Nymphs.
Omania? What?
Nymph ticks.
What?
Baby ticks.
Oh, baby ticks. Okay. All right. Whaleyville Wagon Tails. Come on. I'm reeling you back in because you went off on some damn tangent.
We still have... we had one fella that's been with us since Saturday. He goes home tomorrow, Mr. Benji. And then, we're going to have Mr. Ruckus coming in. And he's going to be here for 10 days. Scooter's going to be exhausted between training and playing.
WhaleyvilleWagonTails.com and pitbosswaterfowl.com. I just booked Christmas Eve and Christmas this year.
Very good.
This coming year. It is this year, but this coming season, which I was I'm happy. I'm very happy, but I was kind of shocked that it happened, so I'm very thankful. But yes, pitbosswaterfowl.com. Check us out. If you want to go see duck hunting right here in Maryland, feel free to call me, message me, text me, email me, however you'd like to do it. So we are now booking for the 2025-26 season. So quick pup update. We actually, Scooter's doing really well. Still doing drills. We're not dog training tonight just because the circumstances are such that we're not training tonight. So actually, things work out for a reason. We were able to get this done.
Yes.
Okay. But the things that I'm doing on the backside of PBHQ with her are coming along really nice. We're trying to get Rye up to speed, and I kind of feel like what? What do I feel of?
With Rye?
Yeah. What is she here to do?
Well, you kind of, I guess just because of ease, you're doing the same, more of a simplified drill that you're doing with Skoda to do with Rye, but I think we need to back it up with Rye and do some other basics.
So wait, time out. I'm doing the drill simplified for Skoda or Rye?
For Rye.
Okay,
yeah.
yes. I'm doing the same thing, but
Rye's
I'm not.
behind Skoda's level at this point.
I'm not necessarily. I don't want to say I'm not holding her to the same standard, but I'm not expecting her to do what Skoda does.
No. So I think we do need to change a couple of things.
I did sit here.
Rye.
Yes, 100%. I did sit here the other morning, and I mapped out our September and October, or really July.
Hunt tests.
The July, Mexico, New York, with Bob Owens, Lone Duck Outfitters. I'm not sure what his webpage is. LoneDuck.com?
Gosh, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Do you enjoy following?
I do.
Okay.
I do. He has a nice way of describing things. Training.
Now that you said that, I'm going to put on my napkin a little asterisk so it helps remind me. That's not a note. That's just an asterisk right there. Asterisk. That's going to help remind me. Yes. I mapped. So Bob said, "Hey man, it's July 13th, Finger Lakes Club, AKC Finger Lakes Club. Come on up. Train before you can run the test, and hang out some." Well, two things are going to happen. Number one, I'm not sure. I don't know which is 1 and 1A. Skoda's not going to be ready, I don't think. We still have some time, but it'd be pushing it maybe that she's 100% ready to go to. Excuse me, because everybody. I know that everybody knows what I'm going to say or what I'm thinking about to run AKC Senior Hunter.
Yep.
Secondly, she hasn't gone into heat yet, and so I think
she was January 25th, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, so where are we at? 12, and we're now
17 months, 18 months, 16 months.
Lord. Yeah, she's so immature still.
Well, so regardless, on my paper, I don't have it right now, or I would hold it up and show everyone. I had nine tests because the pups are not going to be ready to go, but 9 senior chances and 8 junior chances. So we're kind of going to write off July, not do that, and just get everybody ready to roll. So we're going to do, hopefully get in September. Well, actually, early September, we can go to Mexico, New York. So that was on my list. So we still can do that. We still can go see Bob, and we can still go to Mexico, New York, because I know you love to travel.
Yep.
Especially in the T350, although we have not.
That'd be a good trial run for Canada.
It will be. And I was going to, I just put 2 words. I was going to say as well, but not and. So started to say as, but and. We have the Velvet AC unit.
Yes, it's a rooftop AC unit for the van.
It's still boxed with straps on it and everything.
Yeah, we're afraid to open it, I think is really the issue.
Not to be lazy, but I'm really thinking that the best way to do this is to take the 14-inch squared vent fan, and take it out and put the AC on there.
Okay.
You just don't like that idea. Look into the camera.
It makes me nervous.
Why? What are you nervous about?
Well, it's glued down, screwed down. The holes are not, I don't know. The problem is I just don't know. So I know nothing about installing an AC unit in a van.
So you're saying this is more my world. So you'll follow my lead.
You're the fixer guy, for sure. Obviously, you've done a lot. I'm just that other part in your brain that says, should I?
You're my moral compass.
Yeah. Should I? Which I think frustrates you. Oh, a little hummingbird.
There's lots of hummingbirds, though.
I still haven't told you. I keep wanting to tell you. But when I watered the hanging basket out there.
One of them came right to your face?
No, it was feeding the whole time while I was, and it became a statue while I ran out of water, but I still wanted to watch it. It was really cool. He was like, I don't know, I was like maybe 2 feet from me.
I'm just looking at it. It's got to be that. Yeah. So we have two hanging baskets out front. The far hanging basket has a fly trap because we have so many flies. And the closest one yesterday when you redid the sugar water, we fired up a third hummingbird feeder which we hung underneath because they do go to that hanging basket.
Yeah, they do.
I think they go to the one with the fly trap on it too. But anyway, all right. Yes, puppies. Scoter, Rye are doing very well. The puppies are doing well. This week, we're really going to kind of step up and do their quote. Formal. Is it? Are we going to formally train them? I think that
they need it
to some degree. It's going to. I'm calling it formal obedience, 100%. So that's when I'm kind of rewinding when I had Coot, and at 4 months old. Man, I can remember because I couldn't do anything else with her because I just couldn't find the right people to be with. All I did was just do obedience with her. So anyway, we're gonna kick that in gear.
Yeah.
And again, September and October, we're gonna see if we can't possibly work on getting Scoter her senior title. Maybe run Rye in a senior if she's ready to go. And then the puppies, I'm gonna just. You can't call. Can you call your shot?
What do you mean?
Home run.
Okay, but like with the puppies, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Can I call my shot?
Okay. Yeah.
And say we're going to have 3 junior hunters by October?
No.
So I shouldn't call my shot?
No, that's too much pressure.
No. Pressure's good, love. It's what I operate best under.
But those little brown eyes just looked at me.
Oh, wow, they are underneath there.
Yeah, hi, Proofy. I know, buddy.
It is
him. Boy.
All right. My asterisk I want to come back to. And like the podcast now, maybe it's best to come. We could just talk about it. You and I have never put a dog with a professional trainer.
No.
Right? But this whole earlier situation I've been trying to dance around and talk about. Possibly what? They're going to be 16, possibly about 14 weeks ago. The plan was for one of these little black guys, not the girl, but the black guys to go with a pro. And it's kind of you've been a couple of hunt tests you've been around. We've trained with a couple of people, and you've kind of seen the lifestyle of a professionally trained dog. And is that the lifestyle you want for our dogs?
I mean, I just come from a different.
Love, speak freely.
I don't know. I've always just had pets. I mean, since I met you, the whole hunt test and waterfowl dog, it's still, I guess, still reasonably new. We met in 2013. I knew him before that, yada, yada. We've probably gone all of this before, but 2013 is when we first started dating. But...
Love, I like to think 2013 is the first time we have physical contact.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just my pets have been on my bed, under my covers, snuggled in winter when it's cold. I don't know. I just love all my animals, and they're too used to sleeping on the couch and just free reigning during the day. I don't know. I don't want to see them in a dog box for 8 hours a day.
So a name we can say is, and I've said it a couple minutes ago, is Bob Owens, and we did talk about him. We had a little in-depth conversation, and that was one of the things too. And he's like, "Hey, come up and check it out, see what you think."
And what Uncle Bob described, I probably would be comfortable. I would have a level of comfort to send a dog to him.
So my ego says that I want before I leave the earth, I want to have an all-age dog.
Yes.
However that happens,
Hopefully
I guess
you
the
can
most.
achieve it.
Excuse me.
Hopefully you can achieve it.
Well, thank you. The most gratifying, satisfying. Can I say those words together? Gratifying and satisfying. Would be if I did it. We did it. I did it all ourselves, right? But the reality is, although as great, I say as great as I think I am. As capable. How about that? As
Much
capable.
Great. I'm so great.
As capable as I think I am. I'm going to substitute
A beer and a half later, I'm great.
Well, you're drinking 4%. This is 45%.
All right, you can be great.
Okay, so I'm going to say what's the word I want to say? Capable. There we go. As capable as I think I am. 100% at the daily routine. And I've been around before you, Karen. I don't mean it in a bad way, but I've been around. I used to throw for a professional dog trainer daily so that I could run for his 24 dogs, and then I got to run my dogs. So I've been around that lifestyle of how dogs are treated, how dogs are kenneled. There's many different levels of kennels, degrees of kennels. Some have, I can't say that. Be mean. I would be being mean.
Okay.
We have a fire system here, don't we?
We do.
So some kennels have fire systems, love.
Okay.
Okay. So some are made out of concrete blocks. Some are old chicken houses.
Yep.
So you have to pick and choose. So this asterisk right here, I'm going to reel it back in. Like, how do you? And again, I started off this saying we have not had a dog with a pro, but how do you really pick that person? Because again, to roll this back, but people say, "Hey, man, I researched it on paper." Like, dude, checked out.
Walk in there uninvited.
I agree with that.
Yeah, no appointment. Walk the heck in there and ask if you can take a look and see their reaction, is what I would say. I'm sorry, Uncle Bob, if that's not how you would roll, but we did it when we had to look at boarding facilities for Duke and Rye when we went to Australia for 3 weeks.
Yeah. Well, Bo didn't go there, but yes.
No. Yeah, rocked on in there and walked around and looked at everything. And it still wasn't good.
Well, I was going to say, it checked out then, and we showed it actually drop them off, and we're like, what the fuck? This is...
Yeah, it still wasn't good.
Was I in tears?
Close
I was close to it. You were.
Yeah, I was very disappointed.
I'm not making light of you, but my point in saying that we were in tears, it was a very disturbing thought that we're and we went over 6 hours, and actually the airport's right there. We had to drive over, drop them off, come back, and then go to the airport. Very small commuter airport. We're going to Australia for over 2 weeks, and we just had this horrible experience where we're leaving our dogs. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, and you were like, do we even leave them there now? Do we go pick them up?
To the point where we went and paid someone to go and check on them, physically go and check on them while we were gone. And, it was their impression that everything was okay. But again, it's just how it is in life, whether it's a person or an animal. You see them, one day, then you see them again in 3 weeks, and you really notice the changes. And in our case, with our pets, underweight, undernourished, and I don't know.
Don't get upset.
It's just their processes. Like, did they, these animals need to be weighed constantly when they're under the care of a facility, if they're in there for a long period of time, to make sure they're not losing weight, because stress is a huge calorie burner. Huge. So, my bad for maybe not giving, or accounting for that when we provided them their food while we were gone. But I would expect if they noticed the weight loss in them, that they would have reached out and said something. There you go.
So my all-age dog is probably just going to be a washout from somebody, a second, shall we say?
It's good to go.
You think she will be?
I think she's doing awesome.
When I say all age,
I'm more worried about how it cuts into your decoy calving time.
I need to get into I need a lot of things. I need to get into a really good routine. Currently, I get up very early, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying there's no problem. So it's kind of the opposite. I go to sleep early, you stay up late. I get up early, and you stay in. You stay in
bed another hour.
Yeah, and that's fine. I don't have a problem. But I just kind of, it's almost like when you were not here, I did the same thing. I got up and I was like, well, here I am. I can't really go do anything because I need to be in charge of these guys. So it's just that. I don't know. I think I'm going to be the early morning decoy guy, shop guy versus the late at night. If I need to do late at night, yeah, I can do late at night. It's not a problem. But I think talking right now I don't know where we're at in June, still early June, shall we say, right? first third of June.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I still feel good.
Okay.
I still feel good.
I know. Jeff just has this really very profound,
speak love, don't
very
hold back.
Profound procrastination ability. So that's all I worry about.
I told you that I work best under pressure.
Okay, I know, but then I see the stress it puts you on. Like you get stressed out, and that's not good.
But shit gets done.
No, I know, but please don't stress.
It's all good. All right, so all age dog, for those who do not know, because I was first hunt, Scoter's second hunt test, but the first hunt test when you were not with, I started saying that to a couple people, and they were like, all age, what do you mean? I want a qualified all age dog in AKC field trials, I've said this a couple times, but I'm going to say it again. The old coot dog, and Alex Abraham had Jackson, who was for quite a while was the Avery Sporting Dog logo. I'm going to beat my chest a little bit. The picture that I took of Jackson was the logo, and I've said this to him a couple different times. Do you remember if we said, man, so in field trials, whether it's an AKC amateur or an open, first place is worth 5 points, 5. Second place is worth 3 points. Third place is worth a point. And fourth place is worth half a point. And we said to each other, man, if we could have a half an all-age point, fuck, that would be like we had field champions for our dogs.
Sure.
Right. Well, that's what I stood.
So the first steps to get Scoter on that path is it a jam? Is that what you've told me?
So
because she's under 2.
No, that's a derby.
Derby, sorry.
But we don't need to do derby.
We don't need to.
Nope. Don't need to. But it would be cool to do one. But I think better served for us this fall would be to do, to concentrate on senior hunter.
Really?
Yeah. So a derby. If she got a couple derby points, it's cool to say, hey, Scoter's got a derby point. What does that really mean? Derbies could, she was number 4 out of 10 dogs. Like that's, I don't know. Not that it's not an accomplishment, but we're not looking to be on the derby list. So there is a derby list. If my mind serves me correctly, once you get over 10 derby points, you get on the national derby list, and there's going to be a national derby dog. It used to be, I think it still is. There is whoever accumulates most points that year, and then there's like some kind of a derby national where if you're on the derby list, I think you can go run against all the derby dogs, much like they would do the amateur national and the open. The national, there is a derby national now. But in my mind, we don't need to run derby with her. Okay. If the opportunity presented itself, so for those who don't know, any dog that is 2 years or less, their birthday is in the trial before the trial started. They could be very close to being 2 years old plus a day or 2 days, and they can still run the derby. I'd rather, and derbies are just marking, landmarks and watermarks. You marshaled when Mike Hopkins and I judged the Maryland trial up in Greenwood, the derby, right? So it's fun. It was derbies are fun. Yeah. But we are doing, so if we were going to go that route, instead of doing junior hunter and senior hunter, we'd be running, instead of junior hunter, we should be running derbies. Okay. But that's not our path. Okay. That's all. Okay.
So yes, just another beat our chest kind of thing.
What's that?
Well, not ours, but it would be for Doug
Heyman's
with Ranger Danger, who is the sire of the little puppies that Rye had. So what did he do this other weekend?
Over the weekend at Swamp Dog, he got reserve jam. So there's a winner. There's first place. There is the second place dog, which again, winner gets 5 points. Second place dog gets 3 points. Third place dog gets a point. Fourth place dog gets a half point, and then their jams are basically a judge's award of merit. Okay. I want to say it the other way: judge's merit award. Anyway, a judge's award of merit. So anybody basically finished the trial. Although when we did the derby, there's 2 dogs that were just the handler even turned around and started talking to us. He was done. We didn't give those dogs. Generally and typically, if a dog finishes the trial, they at least get the jam, a green ribbon. And there is like basically, if you want to say fifth place or the best of the rest that did not get 1, 2, 3, 4, Ranger got reserve jam, so kind of fifth place. So,
Okay.
Yeah. He has a I'm not sure what his injury is, but there's something going on with him. And Doug even said he's like, really hoping he's going to like work through him, and basically the fall is for when he'll really hope that Ranger can again, he was close to placing. He basically got fifth place, so he's close to placing, very close to getting a half of an all age point.
Nice.
Right? So, but again, like if one of our guys got a half an all age point, holy shit, I would be just freaking ecstatic.
We'll get it. We'll do it.
Hopefully, I don't know. I keep talking. Not that I don't talk to Mash, but I do talk to Proof and Elmer.
T.
Yeah, I was like, which one are you? Which one can one of you be an amateur field champion?
They're just working on cuteness right now.
It's in their blood. It's in their genes.
Yeah. Yep. And Rye, I think she kind of got shorted on through COVID and through the build here, but I still think she has a lot of ability.
Well, and I mean honestly, Scoter, she got shorted just a tad bit too.
Yeah, with
as far as where the puppies are currently being here, and where at her age where she was with trying to get this done.
Yeah.
So,
but now we have it. We've got to do it.
Yeah. I can't say Rye has a bad attitude. This is where I was going to go way back when I started talking about her. Rye just thinks that we're here to play. When I go do the drill, she's like, "Hey, this is like, are you throwing me a tennis ball?" No, we're not. We're not throwing tennis balls.
She just loves to retrieve.
Well, she loves to play.
Yeah.
And we're not playing.
But I know, but retrieving is playing for her, and we've got to just get her to focus, I guess, would be my
She might be that 9-year-old senior hunter when she gets her title. Yeah, it will be. And what's really going to be good is you're going to run her.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the project. That's Rye. That's her. That's the project. That's the plans for Rye. I don't want to be rude to say that Master Hunter is over your head as well as her head, but it's definitely you need to.
I need a lot more experience.
To cut your teeth.
Yes.
With senior
absolutely.
Hunter. Right?
Yeah.
And she does too. So hopefully, maybe she's not going to run the couple that's the first couple that Scoter does, but when you watch me run Scoter, you'll kind of get the gist of what's what and what you need to do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, she'll do it.
All age dog, yeah. That's I really do. That is.
It's your goal.
I want to say a goal. It is a goal, but it's high on my list. I want an all age dog.
All right, one of you three.
And if it's the dog that we bred, and we produced, and we trained,
be even awesomer.
It is, but at the same time. If there's a nice older dog out there somewhere that needs a good home a couple years from now.
Yes, please. I was going to say, not right now. Oh my God.
A couple years from now, you're all about another. You love old dogs.
I do.
I do too. I love my old dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, love. Have I said way too much?
Yes, but thinking about the Scoter girl and the age she's at right now, 18 months, right?
Is she that old?
Yep.
I have to look.
She's about 18 months.
Is she?
Well, at the end of this month, she'll be 18 months. But anyway, just question, OFA or pen hip? Anyone got any thoughts?
Oh,
because I'm kind of planning ahead the way that the, to get in with the vet these days, you got to book way in advance.
So time out. So she was just 16 months. She'll be 17 months at end of this month.
Okay.
So you're
July. So she's not. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, she's not quite as old as what you're saying.
Okay.
And even with Christian, when we train, like the other day, you said she was 13 and a half. Well, first off, I would never say a half.
No.
But I'm pretty sure I think I told him she was 14 when first time I was with him. She's 14 months, which I feel is pretty accurate.
January 25th. So yeah, January. Yeah, so July 25th is when she'll be 18 months.
Right. So right now she's 16-ish, 16 plus.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That helps me because I'm dyslexic and I'm not good at math. I'm not good at oral reading. I'm not good at a lot of things, but there's other things I'm I think I'm halfway decent at.
Yeah, some things you excel in, love.
Yeah. Salute, Crown Royal.
How long we been going?
Way
at
too
this?
long. You said it's
All
going to be really short.
I kind of thought it would be.
I'm really hungry.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that burger we're about
What kind
to
of
make.
burgers are we doing tonight? Tell everyone, please.
Just a beef patty, beef burger.
Time out. If anyone's still listening, please tell them. Please tell them what we're going to eat tonight.
Beef burger with, what's it called? The Lipton French onion soup mix.
That is the secret.
It's probably like 3 pounds of ground beef, I think.
That is the secret.
Yeah, it does make it extra tasty. And yeah, we're going to make some great big thick patties. And if we really want to mess up our brand new grill, we can grill some bacon in there too.
We can do the bacon first. Oh, he's lifting his leg. Oh, he put it back down.
not.
Proofy lifted his leg for a second.
Proofy the man.
Yeah, man. It's the proof, man. He's going to be an awesome dog. They're all going to be awesome dogs.
He's ginormous. What did he weigh? 43 pounds the other day. And
Yep.
He's not even 16 weeks yet.
15 and a half weeks old. Proof man is 43 pounds.
Beast.
Yeah.
And he's a lean 43 too.
No, he's long-legged.
No, but lean. He's not fat, I'm saying.
Well, and he's long-legged.
Yes, very much.
Proof was 43. Mm-hmm. And Mash and Elmer are very close. Mash was next at 38.8. Mm-hmm. And then, excuse me for that, the crazy, not geese. That is the official Pitboss ringtone available on iTunes. It is. That's Surf Goater and Old Squall. Mash was 38.8 pounds, and Elmer is 38.4 pounds at 15 and a half weeks old. So.
Yep.
Are we repeating this breeding?
That is the question. We don't know. We need to see if they can pass a junior test.
Oh, they will. What we need to find out is, does anybody want a puppy? And we're gonna go at this much differently the next time, regardless of who we breed, when we breed. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go at this. Pitboss Kennels is gonna go at this at a much different angle.
Yep.
Much different perspective.
Yep.
So, are we taking deposits now?
Well, we need to decide if we're even going to do it first.
Well, I bet you if you get a deposit or two, you're going to say, let's do it.
No, because her health is what matters. So even, I want to get blood work on her and all right before. Make sure she's good. Yeah, because I like to spend money at the vet.
Evidently you do. I know this firsthand.
My dog's health matters.
I know this firsthand.
Hashtag that.
I know this firsthand. All right. I was going to say something to that, but I'm not going to say anything to that. I'm just going to say, I want a burger.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Fire the grill up, love.
We appreciate, if you still are, we appreciate listening. And one person definitely, the second person maybe, but a strong maybe. G-Off. Sage is doing really well, and I think he's still listening currently. And I think Sweet Polly 66. I think Sweet Polly 66.
69.
Well, I was going to say.
Maybe want to go look at it.
No, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say 69. Sweet Polly 66. I think is still listening too. So
Okay.
all right. Amongst other people.
Can't wait to see you guys.
Amongst other people that are very good friends of ours. Okay. All right. Are we done?
Yes.
This is the Pitboss Podcast, brought to you by Molly's Place Sporting Goods, mymollys.com, MYMOLLYS.com. Fuel your adventure at Molly's. Boom.
Cheers.